Today, this morning, we got ourselves a lovely, wonderful picture between Langa and Pearson High School. The lovely backdrop of Table Mountain behind myself. And just in front of us, we can see the warm and quite wet Hawthornden field here today. These two teams getting ready. If you didn't earlier hear the calls of both sides, Langa just having a nice warm-up talk and K's having a nice war cry. Both teams should be getting onto the field now, and please sit back, relax, and enjoy today's fixture. And here comes Pearson High School onto the field now in the all black.
This is it, boykies, this is it.
And Langa joined them now on the field in all white and black, yellow and red stripes. So the referee for this morning is the highly experienced Darren van Heeren. He'll be reffing the first game of the fully loaded, jam-packed fixture list that is to come for the entirety of the Standard Bank Wynberg High School Festival this Saturday morning. And we'll have Langa now to kick us off with the first game of the day. Lovely weighted high ball in the air and lovely drive back by the Soweto boys. The Langa boys, my apologies. Oof! Lovely morning bump to get the boys awake from Langa. That was the number 3 pop from Pearson. Lubababo, the number 3. What a way to kickstart the game. And here with a long, deep kick, easily collected here by the Pearson Langa boy. Lovely hard run, straight back into traffic into Pearson boys. Penalty against Pearson, Langa ball. What a fantastic start to the game. Already early in, we have a big bounce coming in from the number 3. And a lovely response now from Langa. Langa line out now. Played short in. Easily absorbed by the Pearson defense. Well done there by the Pearson number 3 it is again. Langa boy just holding on to the ball there and drawing a penalty for Pearson. Kick went just short of the 50-meter line.
Manly, be a purple option, purple option. Flatter, Toms, you guys are super deep.
Pearson line out now.
Flatter.
Lovely collection there by the number 8. And off to the number 7 man. Straight into pressure by the number 4 from Langa. And stolen by the number 4 from Langa. Hard run now. Back into Pearson's star man number 3. Oof, knock on this. By the fingers. It is wet out there. Referee goes back to the early infringement of the knock-on from Langa. It will be scrum, center field. Already early in this game, we have a very tight and tough start from both teams. We're in for a very long and wonderful game today. First scrum of the day. Now Keegan Schaffer to put in for Pearson. Number 9, pressure. Hands out now, and the number 10 kicks now for Pearson. Dylan Mainley Lovely deep kick out. Just in between the opposition's 22 and 10.
Well done, good stuff, great result. Great result.
Pearson now in the opposition's territory for the first time in this game now. Quite an interesting line out here we have now from Langa. What will they conjure up? Off. And it fails. The number 2 from Pearson collects. Sisonke and Doto. Now the number 3. Lovely offload there. Out now to the number 3 now from Pearson. Skips past 1. Number 1 off. Wonderful offload. Off. What a beautiful string of hands there from the Pearson boys. The number 1 at Prime Limba. Offload to his counterpart number 8, Moleko. Lovely stuff from Pearson. They have a man down from Langa there on the sideline. Wonderful kick there from the Pearson number 10. No, my apologies. The Pearson number 12, Chadwin Spies. Wonderful kick there. Saw him earlier just before the game, practicing his kicks on the corners. Very well done there, and words of encouragement from his coaches from the bench. And he had the number 20 from Langa to restart the game with a high hanging kick in the air. Lovely pressure there from the Langa boys just to retain the ball now after restart. That's what you want. Lovely start talk just to get straight back into it mentally. Quick tap and go now. Langa with the ball. Spreading out the hands. Lovely line speed there from Pearson to meet the boys and put them under pressure. Pearson defense doing extremely well to put the Langa boys under pressure, not giving them space and the opportunity to attack. Now we'll have a scrum just in between the 22 and the 10-meter line inside Pearson territory. Once again, Keegan Schaefer to feed into the Pearson scrum. Well done there by the scrum. And here's a nice move from the Pearson backline. Lovely inside ball to the 15 of Pearson. Ronaldo Tice. Lovely. Strong run there from the 6 from Pearson now. Good clean out. Now opposite direction here. 13. Hand short out wide. 14 to the 8. Back inside to the 14. Lovely hand play there from the 14 and 18 combining there. These Pearson boys are just so energetic, and you can see by the way they high-five each other and keep each other going. They're really in for this contest today. What a bright start from the Pearson young lads. Now it's Langa scrum, their ball, just short of their 22 in their own 22. They need to exit now. Strong scrum, a lot of pressure applied there by the Pearson scrum off. Here comes the 20 from Langa. Lovely run there. Lovely offload. Off, but it's knocked on there by the Langa man. Pearson defense doing well to absorb Langa's attacks. And Langa is starting to creep in and slowly struggle a bit. First signs of real struggle from Langa. Early irritation by the ongoing pressure by Pearson.
The winger's up the whole time. There's spacing the whole time behind. Just a little one, a little one.
Yeah. Keegan Schaefer to feed to the Pearson scrum now. Hands out wide to the back line. Slick short pass here to the number 30 for Pearson. Will he offload? Yes, he does to the 11. Off. Neatly taken out there by the Langa boy. But what a sleek move there from the Pearson back line. Lovely offload from the number 13 of Pearson, Aya, to give to his wing, Tane Josh. Gained some grounds and it looked like he was through, but Langa and Wing had other plans in store just to take him out wide. But it's Pearson's line out now. Sleekly taken. And will they maul it all the way? Langa don't contest. And the referee gives a try. The Langa boys stood still and watched the maul happen. What on earth were they thinking? Lack of communication from the boys, and as you saw, some of them hands up as to say, gentlemen, why did we not contest that? Soft try there given away by Langa, and now they really need to get their heads back in the game, or else this rampant Pearson side will continue to walk over. And here we have number 12 again, Chadwin Spires to kick. Pearson really bright up until this point in the game. Lovely kick again by Chadwin. He's really been excellent. Straight through the middle. That's 2 out of 2 conversions for him this morning so far. And if Langa don't react quickly, he might get more opportunities to have a go at that goalpost. Number 20 from Doisa again. Deep kick again into Pearson territory. Knock on there by Pearson. Referee calls a knock on. Langa ball. Now, what can they do? Now, Langa scrum. Just inside the opposition's 10-meter line. Brilliant opportunity for them to attack and conjure up a really good move here. Penalty against Pearson. Langa looking to take a quick, but referee wants it on his mark. Langa tap it quick. Number 4 running straight into traffic. Lovely hit there by the Pearson. That was Maxwell from Langa running straight into the Pearson defense line. Took a huge collision there. Here we go. Langa striking now. Wonderful short dash there by the number 20 from Langa. Just seeing the Pearson run. Rush up quickly. Pearson applying a lot of quick pressure, not allowing Langa to breathe. Here's the number 4. Maxwell from Langa loses it out now. Stolen now. Pearson have the ball. Langa now under pressure, defending. Lovely double hit there by Langa to take the big number 3 down. Lovely run there on the wing there by the number 1 prop. Not so often you see your big man out there on the wing. Yes, and lovely box kick down the field, but Langa's, silly knock on. What a step there. Lovely. Ref says knock back. Oof. Just nice recover there by the number 13. Just quickly skip past the player. Langa getting smashed in the ruck here. The referee calls an infringement. And now Langa have quick tap and go here. Langa just need to keep the ball in hand. Oh, the run there by the number 6 from Langa. Siwo. Lovely dummy there by the number 20. Langa looking much better now on attack. They just need to hold their ball. My apologies, Soweto. Ball stuck there in the ruck. Now it's out now by the big 6 from Soweto. Oh. Whose ball is it? It's Langa's ball. Soweto's ball. Quick tap and go. Just short there. Soweto scrambling to get over the line there. Pearson first to it. They're holding him up. Lovely work there by the Pearson defense. But Worcester goes against him. Still Soweto's ball. Quick tap and go. They love it. Pearson better be careful. There's space here out on the wing for the Soweto number 22. Will Soweto use their space out wide on the left-hand side to the 22. Can they get the ball back? The number 12. Oh, and he sneaks through. Soweto fight back. Number 12, Clinton Perry. Lovely response here by Soweto. I said they needed to get back in the game after Pearson scored his second run, and they have done just that. Lovely stuff from the Sowetan boys. Now, the number 20 from Soweto, Marvin. Silence falls around the field as he's about to take his first conversion for his team of this game. Lovely strike there from Marvin. 2 points for his team. 14-7 now the score stands between Pearson and Soweto. We're in for a real contest today, ladies and gentlemen. Now Pearson having to restart for the first time in this game. The number 10, Dylan Mainley, to restart for Pearson now. High short kick there, putting Soweto under pressure. Langa collected, Soweto collected perfectly. Number 5 there, Ruben Muller. My apologies, the number 5 from Soweto, Nkosi Vumele Mhlaba. And deep kick here by Soweto, chasing. Lovely shimmy step there. Lovely hands here by Pearson. Lovely stop there by the Soweto number 4 to just bring down Pearson number 3. Nice chip there by the number 10. But the number 15 from Soweto. Off. Snap tackle there by the number 40 from Pearson. Watching the number 15's every step move there. Quick boxing. Oh. But the knock on here from the Pearson number 8. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. I mixed up the two teams earlier in the game of the Langa team sheet and Soweto team sheet. But yes, it is Pearson versus Soweto. And here we have the number 2 hooker from Soweto, Muzi, to throw in for the Soweto lineup now. Lovely collection there, brother number 5 from Soweto. Hands out now. Early pressure, big pressure there from Pearson. Closing down Soweto, not giving them space to breathe and run. Pearson really rushing Soweto on defense.
Line speed, Kwame!
You can just see how they quickly rush up to put the Sowetans under pressure, but the referee blows for the offside lines. That's one thing you have to watch for when you rush up quick, that you stay onside. Quick tap and go now from the Soweto big 4. Big carry by him. Brandon Lineto. Oh, knock on there by the Soweto's. Fumble. Scrum on the halfway line now.
Chad, good clean out. Chad, good clean out. Attack the line hard. Attack the line hard.
Keegan Schaefer to feed to the Pearson scrum now. Lovely pressure there by the Sowetan boys. Yeah. Soweto reading that run by the number 13 from Pearson. Here they go now, out wide. Close down now, taken out. Lovely bit of pressure there from the Sowetan boys on defense.
Line speed. On the touch, Judge. On the touch, Judge.
Pearson, lovely pressure there in the lineup, but Soweto retain the ball. Lovely high jumper there by the number 5. Now pressure early again. Lovely recover there by Soweto, but the big man just kicks it out. 26 there from Soweto. Yes, a line out here. Lovely execution, and then the maul it again. Look at this maul drive. The players again from Soweto leaving this maul little early too late. Again, the same error, same mistakes. Players arguing with the ref there. They did a lot of the forward hands, they are rising up. But Soweto really need to fix out this line-out more, because that's the second time now they've conceded a silly try just by simply not conceding the Pearson push from from the line-out. Captain there really needs to regather his team there. First time is a warning. Second time, you can't mess that up. You can't make these silly mistakes in such a big game like this. Could prove costly to just allow Pearson to drift away in this game. And here we have number 12 from Pearson. Chadwin Spires has had a great afternoon. 2 so far out of 3. Can he make it 3 out of 3? Yes, he can. Straight through the middle. This guy has been exciting to watch, really. Another deep, long restart kick there. Lovely collection take there by the Pearson boy. Referee plays the advantage. Oh, goes Pierce. It goes Soweto's way. Holding on, ref says. Soweto's ball. Now, will they go with their classic tap and go? No, they'll go for touch. Marvin just kicking there for touch. For Soweto. Now also let Soweto capitalize inside the opposition 22 off. Referee just having a word with both opposition captains there. Not 100% sure what it's about, but it seems to be for talking. Just the communication between the two oppositions there from the lineouts. Quick throw there, short throw there by Soweto. Penalty towards Pearson's way. Lovely kick there by Chadwin Spires. Getting an applause there from his coach on the bench. He's really been excellent in his kicking game thus far. Lana just short of the halfway mark here.
Take the overthrow, Sisonke.
Soweto's line out. Thumped there by the Pearson line out men. Referee blows.
Dig B2. No, cancel. Hurricane. Oh, it's fine. It's their ball. Our ball. Sharks.
Pearson ball now on the line out. On the halfway line, yeah. Early jump there. Slick collection there for another 8 from Pearson. Tafilo Moleko. Yeah, hands out now to number 4. Under pressure. Pops it out. Pressure now building here from Soweto. Lovely. Hands now. Lovely offload there. But referee deems forward pass. Soweto really need to bring that kind of pressure and line speed in the defense game. They can see how effective it is against the Pearson side, just putting them under pressure, causing them to force unwanted errors. In just the same manner Pearson have done on Soweto thus far.
One-on-one tackles, Max. One-on-one tackles. Check the blind wing.
Now the number 9 from Soweto, Liwayne to feed. Wayne feeds to his scrum now. Yeah, big hard run here by the number 20 from Soweto. Hands out now. Off. What a break. But referee goes back to the knock on them. Soweto just really letting themselves down here with small handling errors. Just unable to keep the ball in hand in the crucial final third there. Causing unforced errors for themselves. Hands out now, wide. To the Pearson boys. Short pop pass to the number 13 from Pearson. Strong cutting run there by the man. That was Ayakoza from Pearson. Now inside passes to number 3, but a hard tackle there from the number 4 from Soweto, Brandon Lineto. Off time. Pearson, surely the happier side of the two, have really been bright. But Soweto really not far off from Pearson. Just unkindly errors, unforced errors really. Not contesting in the mauls from lineouts, which forced, really gave away 14 points. So the Soweto coach should really be chatting to his boys about that, rectifying the little errors, but really aren't far off here between these two teams. And this really is going to be an exciting second half. Join us then. Welcome back here to the second half of the Standard Bank Wynberg Boys High School Rugby Festival. Fixture here, Pearson versus Soweto. Pearson really going off to a bright start, playing some fantastic rugby, bright football, and Soweto equally matching, but some silly errors, unforced errors really, and surely half time now they'll be looking to rectify that. Here we go with the kickoff from Pearson, the number 10, Dylan Mainley. And our referee, if you missed, is Darren van Rieden. Deep, high kick there from the Soweto boys. Suns in your eyes. Ref spots the knock on there by the number 4 from Soweto, Brandon Leneto. Huge, powerful man. Pearson wouldn't want to give him too much space in this game. Now, knock on from Soweto. Pearson ball, scrum. First scrum of the second half. Just between the 10 and the 22. Keegan Schaefer to feed now to the Pearson ruck. Hands. Lovely move here by Pearson. Can they go all the way? Off. Lovely inside, outside passing there from the Pearson boys. Pearson scrambling, trying to get the ball out as wide as possible. Lovely offload there, but it was just too much for the number 2 to carry there from Pearson. Sisonke and Dota just knocks it on there, allows Soweto to get the pressure. But here's the awkward high kick now. Soweto, here's the number 12. Can he go all the way? No, he can't. Taken out there by the Sowetan boys. But bright start from Pearson in the second half. Soweto just under a bit of pressure early off into the second half already. That high kick there from the scrum from Soweto really could have been placed somewhere else to relieve his team for pressure. But here we go. Pearson line out. Collected by the number 8. Lovely run there from the Pearson number 7, Luke Pretorius. Now Pearson going blind. They're holding him up, Soweto, but he finally falls to ground. Lovely. Soweto really upping the game. And I said that big man number 4 from Soweto would be a real menace. Brandon Lineto. What a hard driving run that was from him. Pumping his legs. Look how much ground he gained. Soweto now on the front foot. Lovely pass out wide there. Shrug off there by the number 26 from Soweto. Hands out wide. Running. Does he have all the pace? All the offload? Look at the ground gained there by the backline of Soweto. Really positive stuff. They were on the back foot from the beginning of the halftime in their own half, but look where they are now. Really positive rugby here from Soweto. Big number 4 from Soweto also contributing to that uphill run there. Brandon Lineto. I feel like I'll be saying his name a bit more often in this game. Pearson line out now. They get out of their own 22. Poor line out there. Not the place you'd want to lose the ball. Dangerous area now. Soweto with the opportunity. 5 minutes away from the try line. It really could be the best possible start here from Soweto to score first. Are they over? No, they're just short. They need to get the hands out wide here. Held up. Well done there from the Pearson boys under pressure there, but Clumsy error, really, by the number 1 from Pearson to cause an unforced error in his team to be under unnecessary pressure. But that's positive stuff there from the Sowetan boys. They really need to strike first in the second half. Man down there by Pearson. Referee just urging medical attention to the players' assistants. Both Pearson and Soweto players now slowly standing up, getting to their feet. Big man, number 4 from Soweto. He's strong. He'll shrug off that bruise and surely be wondering. No, big man, number 24 from Soweto, my apologies. Huge force as well. Surely just be shrugging off that bruise and just carrying on with this game. Now Soweto have a scrum 5 meters away from the opposition try line. What move will they play now? Good scrum is needed here from the Sowetan boys. But unfortunately, it goes Pearson's way. Soweto just failing there in the final third just to execute and get the basics right. Opportunity there, lost 5 meters away from the opposition, and now allowing them the opportunity to clear. That was Dylan mainly from Pearson clearing the ball out. They're allowed out now. Just on the 22. Lovely line out there. But collected. Wow, by the number 7 from Pearson. Luke Victorious. What a kick by Chadwin Spires. But collected lovely. What a bounce off there by the number 26 from Soweto. He really is a tank. Now ball out wide here from the Sowetans. Can they get it all the way? Oof. Number 14 from Pearson almost gathering that to steal and run off. Now, Soweto. Wonderful bounce off there. Brandon Leneto. I said I'll be calling his name a lot in this game, but just look at the power of Brandon Leneto. Look at where they bring him down. Gaining grounds for his team. He really is a star man from Soweto. Soweto looking really positive now on attack. What a run there by Brandon Leneto. Now, Soweto have the ball in hand again. Quick tap and go. Classic move by the Sowetans. Can they get the ball out wide here, actually? It seems to be a bit of space here on the right-hand side. Number 14 wing. They choose to go blind. Tank! Big shrug off there by the 26 from Soweto. But unfortunately, holding on, the ref says. Soweto looking really bright, really positive, running up forward, applying pressure. But it's just that final third decision. They chose to go blind there, but the option might have been better to play out wide on the right-hand side. 19 Mine, the number 10 from Soweto, might need to insurge his force. Let the ball be played out wide a bit more. Forwards are getting a bit too much of the Sowetan ball, but right stuff so far. But here they still have the opportunity again here in the scrum, 5 meters away from the opposition try line. Can they use it effectively this time? Wayne to feed for the Soweto. They choose to go blind, and they're taken out. Poor decision making there again by the Sowetan boys, choosing to go blind. The Pearson boys read that well and took him out. Pearson line out now within their own 5 meter half. They'll be looking to exit surely. Long throw there. Huge run there by the Pearson number 3. So Soweto boys start to drop back now. As we have Chadwin Spice to kick deep. Good relief of pressure there. Just inside the 22 and 10, inside their own half, Pearson. Now Soweto with the line out again. They played quick, Soweto now, hands out, 5. Can we get the hands down the wing? Yes, lovely, lovely. Here we go, space 1-on-1, will he pass offload? Yes, he does. Sunny Boles ball, and it is a try in the corner. Lovely rugby there by the Sowetan boys. The number 14, Luando. No man punching Washington. Just Sunny Boles ball off to the 15 wing. And it was a try in the corner for Soweto. It's been coming. Soweto have been placing pressure on Pearson, and finally they get rewarded with a brilliant try. And as I said earlier, if they just start getting their ball out wide a bit more, they'd realize Pearson are outnumbered on the wing and that there's plenty of grass ahead of them to score tries. But much better decision-making there from the Pearson boys, from the Sowetan boys, my apologies. And now Pearson under pressure. But here we go. Number 20 from Soweto, Marvin, to kick. Tight angle here. Just dragging that wide, but we won't be too concerned about that. Still early. Soweto strike first blood in the second half. And they couldn't have wished for a much better start into the second half. Now Pearson, you need to respond and react to the growing force of Soweto in this game. Now Dylan Manley to restart for Pearson in the second half. Long, deep kick onto the 15 of Soweto. Oh, lovely turn of pace there from the Sowetan boys. But it intercepted there. Now Soweto under unnecessary pressure here. Pearson with the ball in the opposition 22. Getting the hands out. The offloads are brilliant here. 14, can he pass it out wide? He steps away from the man. Taken out by Brandon Lineto. He's been key in the Soweto side. But just unforced errors there by the Sowetan boys. But brilliant intercept there from the 14 of Pearson. Now, Pearson looking to respond. Line out here on the 22, but we have a man down here from Soweto. Will the referee stop play? He's still down on the floor, holding his ankle. The play stolen here by the... No, off. Could it be? Silly unforced errors there from the Sowetan boys. Knocking the ball out just 2 meters away from your own try line. This might prove costly and the biggest enemy actually for Soweto in this game. Referee finally goes back and allows the clock to stop there a bit for the Sowetan player down. Still on the floor. Ankle, it seems to be. Soweto looking really bright, really energetic, but just lacking a bit of composure on defense. Unneeded knock on there, 2 meters away from a try line, and that could prove costly now. Again, yeah, allowing Pearson the opportunity. A referee calls now for Soweto to put a sub. He looks in pain. He looks hurt. And the medics now calling for a stretcher. That's really sad to see when you have a player down, having to call off the stretcher, really in a lot of pain. But he's put in a lot of work today, sacrificed to his team today. A unit, had some hard runs, and now he unfortunately is going off now on the stretcher. What number is this guy? Just to see the man go off there on the stretcher. But hoping all the best for him, and then he has speedy recovery. Now Pearson have a scrum just in front of the opposition poles, about 5 meters away from their try line. Really wonderful position for them, center field. They have the opportunity to play it either right or left, split field. Surely be able to keep Soweto guessing of which way they'll be playing this ball. Now Keegan Schaefer to feed to Pearson. Scrum collapses. Keegan to feed into the Pearson line again. Off. Beautiful pressure there from the Pearson boy. Oh, penalty against Soweto now. Pearson with the opportunity to go quick. What will their decision be? 3 points or touch? 3 points it is, it seems. And with the kicking game of the number 12, Chadwin Spires, there sure is to be 4 out of 4 conversion for him thus far in the game. Just going back once again to Soweto's game, really causing a lot of problems for themselves. Calm and easy kick there from Chadwin Spires. Easiest kick he's had thus far in the game to make it 4 out of 4. But just back onto Soweto, really causing unforced errors in critical moments in the game, within their own half, within their own 22, which really could have been avoided. But let's see how the Sowetan team bounces back right now. Number 20 to restart for the Sowetan team, Marvin. Knock on there by Pearson. Soweto's ball now, ball's out. Marvin under pressure, maybe choosing the wrong decision, but Brandon Lineto, you can count on him at any time in the game to push your team forward. Now, hands. Off, maybe the wrong decision there. Man down here from Pearson. He looks in some pain, but the game goes on. Soweto playing well here. Just stringing a couple of phases together, attacking forward positively. Pearson player still down in some pain, screaming as you could have heard earlier. Soweto starting to get the ball out wide here. Oof. Referee goes back to the illegal infringement. Pearson looked dangerous when Soweto played the ball out wide. Always getting close to intercepting, but the referee still doesn't see the injury on the field. The Pearson player. In quite some pain. If you haven't heard earlier, he scream of pain when he went down to the ground. Sad to see another player go off the field. What a hard, solid run there by the Soweto player. This is brilliant stuff from Soweto. Hard run there. Soweto just need to get the ball out wide. They've got acres of space on the right-hand side here. Yes, now can they utilize it? Number 26. Off. Just couldn't pull off the short offload. And once again, unforced errors, handling issue, just costing Soweto in the final third. But just to go back to the Pearson, number 11, who went off there, seemed to have been his wrist. He had badly hurt. He's in a lot of pain. Hoping him a speedy recovery as well as he goes off into the medic's van. Now, Pearson, scrum just 5 meters away from their own try line. Scrum off, Lucanio Flame feed into the scrum for Pearson. Lovely push here by Soweto to go blind. Much needed push from the big dogs just in front of their opposition try line like that. Can they hold on to the ball, however? That's the question. They choose to go blind, the number 2 here. Just short of the try line. Can Pierce Soweto now just get the ball out wide? They've got space on the left. They've got numbers. Lovely. Can the 26? Lovely tackles there from the Pearson boys just to absorb the pressure of Soweto. Doing extremely well in the rucks to apply pressure. Referee blows infringement. So we do tap and go quickly. Just short. Referee goes back to early infringement again. Also way to tap and go once again. Yes, they do. They get the ball out to the 26, the tank. He's been used as a crash ball dummy quite often in this game now. So way to get the balls out wide on the right-hand side. They've got the overlap. They've got the numbers. Will they make the right decision here? They choose to go short. Players are screaming wide on the wing on both sides to get the ball out wide. They still choose to go short. And the decision goes away. Soweto coach screaming at his players to get the ball out wide, as you could have heard. Pearson relieved now for the efforts on defense. Well done to Pearson on the defense just to absorb. But the Sowetan coach furious with his players there. As you can see, shouting at them just to get the ball out wide. They have numbers on the wing. And once again, poor decision making by Soweto just costing them in this game, really. Now Pearson to relieve some pressure here on the 22. Line out to them. Pearson, lovely line out now. Pressure here from Soweto. Can they hold him up? He falls to ground. Ball out. Pearson. Jadwin gets the kick away under pressure. But it's directly out, so it goes line out on the 22. Soweto with the opportunity again. They've done well, stayed in the opposition off throughout the majority of the second half. But they really need to work on the execution in the final third and decision making. There they go again. Soweto driving forward, the number 1. Now, can they get the ball out wide? They have space on the right-hand side. Penalty against Pearson. Quick tap and go. Classic. Here's Brandon Lineto. My apologies to the number 5 from Soweto. Kosi Vumele. Penalty again. Pearson under pressure constantly. But they've done well to absorb it up until this point. And there the ball falls out and kicked away by the number 8 from Pearson. Now Pearson now the attack. Oof, just a slip there. Oof, maybe the wrong decision once again. Just allowing the opposition to get the ball, but they get the ball back. Full back there of Soweto. Soweto just a bit clumsy at times when I needed. Here they go again. Balls out. Pressure there from the Pearson forwards. Referee goes back for the early infringement. Soweto looking to tap and go as usual. What a wonderful sidestep go. Left 2 people on the deck there. Now Soweto getting the ball out to the 12. He goes in. Soweto really under pressure there in the rucks. No support. Oh, and he loses it. Ball's out now. Really been back and forth stuff here between the 2 teams. Pearson now doing exceptional on the defense. I cannot explain it enough. Dylan Manley just getting the ball out. Yes, lovely stuff there. And unlucky there from the Soweto number 26. But Pearson must be commended for the tireless defense under pressure here. Soweto at times looking to score. But the decision making execution in the final third, just letting the boys down. And Pearson really capitalizing and doing well under pressure. Now, finally in opposition's half, after spending the most of the second half in their territory. Pearson line out, just in between the 22 and 10 meter line here. And given away, turnover now. Soweto with the ball, number 1. Soweto are just a bit weak there in the ruck, but luckily the penalty goes towards them. Classic tap and go here by Soweto. Can Soweto get the ball out on hands? Here we go, finally, the 22. Can he offload again to his 14? No, he does. He cuts inside. Off, and the wrong option there to offload. Now Pearson with the opportunity to run. Just taken out. High tackle there, call against them. Pearson luckily. But the 22 just running up there. He had the option to play wide on the right-hand side. Easy, simple, 2 versus 1. Pass the ball to the number 14 and simple try in the corner, but he decided to cut in and give the ball away with the inside pass there. Just as I said earlier, Soweto just making poor decisions and lacking that composure in the final third. This really could have been a different game for Soweto. But Pearson really still doing well, but poorly in the lineouts now. I think that's the second or third time consecutively they've lost it now. Yes, Soweto goes on attack. Ball lost now. Stolen by Pearson. Huge tank run there by the number 3 from Pearson. Getting the ball out wide. Lovely offload there from again. Now, penalty against Pearson. Soweto, will they go with the classic tap and go in their own 22? It wouldn't be advised. And no, they won't go with the quick tap and go. They will go for touch. Lovely strike there, just in between the 10 and the 15. So way to play quick line out, very slick move there. Lovely inside pass there, well read by the Pearson defender. So wait now, can they get hands? Lovely chip through. Who will get there first? Pearson gets there first. Lovely pressure by the Sowetan boys. Closely. Lovely clean out ruck there. Pearson go blind, there's space. 21 inside pass, lovely play off, but he knocks it on. Referee blows play for the knock on.
Few more minutes. Give it your all now. Forge, you need to work hard now. You can't just chill on the blind. A few more minutes, eh? Give it your all. Give it your all.
Scrum just in front of me here on the halfway line. Soweto's ball. Number 22 to feed Marvin. Now, huge early push here. Quick tap and go here by Soweto. Yes, and putting them under pressure. Driving them backwards. Now, Soweto now. There he goes, straight through the middle, the big number 5. Can he go all the way? What an off. Wonderful tackle there by the number 13 from Pearson to take down the big number 5 from Soweto. What a powerful run from Kosi Vumile. Can Soweto use it? Can they get there just in time? Hands. Oh, just poor decision making there from Soweto. But luckily, referee goes back to the early infringements. Pearson really scrambling under defense, but wonderful tackle there by Aya Koza for Pearson for the number 30 to take down the big number 5. Pearson have really been clinical on defense, and Soweto are finally over. Is there time for a comeback here for Soweto? They've really been the architects of their own downfall thus far in the game. Poor, unnecessary errors, handling errors, poor decision making. It really could have been a different game otherwise. But here come the strong Sowetan boys. Still not giving up. And here we have Marvin Ngobeni to kick for Soweto. Should be a straightforward kick here. Simple kick from Marvin. 19-24. Only 5 points between these two teams now. Soweto, there is hope. There is time, but not a lot of time to maybe even steal the winner. Pearson now haven't scored in this half, haven't gotten any points in the second half. Now are feeling the pressure and the full force and might of Soweto. Lovely take there from the Soweto number 14. Just a knock on there. Knock back. Close to almost a turnover there. Soweto really the architects of their own downfall in this game, as I said earlier. Luckily, the penalty call goes their way. The coach is screaming for them to tap and go. Sowetan coach really fears, and they decide to kick for touch. Game over. Well done to the Pearson side. Just hanging on there in the end. Soweto coming close. Could have been a whole different game. But as I said earlier, the biggest enemy for Soweto in this game was their own silly unforced errors, and take nothing away from the Pearson side today in getting this well-deserved victory.